Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Delightful Creations. I'm Amber. So today I wanted to share the journal cover I just finished sewing it on my sewing machine. I went with a zigzag stitch around the edge here with some hot pink thread, and then I added some beautiful trim along the sides with more of that pink, and I did a straight stitch along the edge here just to secure that down. It is on the spine. It's going to be handled quite a lot. And it just so happens that where I stitched there, it went down the middle of my tape on the inside. Well, not quite the middle, but on the edge, that you'll see it on the front cover. So this is my finished journal cover now, and I am so pleased with how it looks. It is super adorable. I love the green and the purple and the subtle pink. I think this is going to be really beautiful. So while I was at the sewing machine, I went ahead and I'm just going to pop my pages into my journal so you can see the full effect of this. But I added the same trim on 4 different spots because I had enough left to do that, and that was it. That was all the trim that I have. It was sent to me from one of my beautiful subscribers. Thank you so much. And yeah, so this is going to be my new journal. I'm really excited. So I added a couple pieces of trim to the edge. I've never done that before, and I wanted to try something different. I really like it. I'm going to come back and I'm going to trim up these threads here. And I also sewed in a couple of pockets. So let me just show you right here. So on this page, because it talks about Qatar, I'm not interested. I left it to be able to slide in here. That way, when I come in with, let's just use this for an example here. I'm going to grab a big Project Life card. I can do some covering up of that in the background and still glue that down, and then I'll be able to easily slip in a card, a tag, a big journal card like that if I want to, and have access to collaging on the back. If I would have sewed that all the way down, it would have been a little bit more difficult. Plus, I like the way that looks. It accents it really well. And then I also added another tab here on this plain paper. I didn't do anything with the envelope yet, but I just wanted to add a little bit more sewing. I thought that would be a really fun little touch here. And then I added another tab here. I have 3 pockets, and then in the center you're going to see a couple of journal cards that I sewed on. I added this pocket here. I did a full stitch around it because it's already coffee dyed in the background and I like the way it looks. I can add stamping or stenciling, or I can actually just journal there if I want to. But yeah, that was an option for me to leave that. And then on the back, if I don't like this, I can come back in and I can make another double pocket here. I could also glue this down and fold it in half so it would flip out like that. Yeah, lots of fun. So I wanted to just do that and try something new. And here's this final here. And on the inside, I made 4 journal cards. So this one all of these are from my master collage that I showed you guys a while back, how to cut them down and use them. So I'm actually getting around to actually using these pieces now. So this one, I just added a little bit around the edge. And this one, I went all the way around. I really like the way that looks. And I like the hot pink. I like that it carries itself throughout the entire journal now, not just on the front cover, but it's everywhere inside or random places. And this one here is super cute. I don't know if I like the butterfly and the butterfly, but I do really like this journaling card. So I have 4 different things here to play around with. And then I added one more pocket on the second half of the journal that I sewed in with that pink thread. Let me just see here. I know it's towards the back because I didn't want to add it on the same papers. I wanted to make sure they were in different spots. Yes, right here on the back of this really thin ledger graph paper. And I did the same type of thing where I can just easily slip something inside of here, and I can totally collage on the back of that if I want. I probably won't do that simply because this is like a collaged pocket and I really want that to be the accent. So perhaps some stenciling or stamping or something, but just to be able to slip something in there works out quite well. So this is what I have so far of my journal. I'm going to go ahead and just bind this up, and then we're going to begin to start using it. So I'm really excited for this. I hope you guys have been enjoying this little mini series, I would call it. And pretty soon we're going to do my front cover here. I'm still thinking I really like this, so I want to add some eyelets or brads or something to this to make this pop, and something on the inside of here. And I think maybe a flower or something offset in the corners. I'm not for sure yet. So let me just go ahead and bind this up, and I'll be right back. All right, that went pretty quick. I pulled out some embroidery thread from my stash here, and I went ahead and did a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. I did tied this knot 4 times just because I have so many pages in here and I wanted to make sure that it was pretty stiff on the outside. So I'm going to tuck these back into the middle here. That just seems to be a good spot to hold all of these for now. And I'll clean up my threads. I also want to go ahead and get this cover done, and I'm going to pop in a couple of brads. I found some older, they're not older, but they look like they're older. I think they might be like Tim Holtz or something. Brads in here that I have in my stash. And yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and make this look like it really is attached to there. And it would have been fun if I would have done that first and then sewed it, but I mean, it's fine. It's all about how it looks. So I have 3 different colors in here. I have like, this one I think is silver. Oh, I didn't count on them being too small. Okay, well, backup plan. Let me grab my other little brad bin here that I have. I haven't quite organized all of my little thingamabobs over here, but I have some more eyelets and bratty things. And with that being said, the only big ones that I have are in these colors that are down here where I can get to them. I do have some eyelets, so I can do eyelets instead. I don't have any other brads. So here are my different sized eyelets. It would appear that they're kind of mixed in there of the sizes. So I see some bigger, some smaller. These are some really big green hearts that I'm not very crazy about. I could certainly do 2 purple butterflies on there. That might look really cute. You know, guys know how I love my purple. So let's give that a try and see if this is the right size. And then I just have my crocodile, and I'll go ahead and snap those in there. And I think that will look super adorable. I'll have one sitting off to the side like this, and the other one I think we'll have going the other way. Look at that. Oops. Now I've got so much stuff in front of me. I need to make space so I can work. Okay. Yeah, I think that looks really cute. What do you guys think? You like that? I'm looking on the camera. I think that looks really cute. And then I pulled out a couple of, or my box here of paper flowers, and I was going to add some pink ones. So if I had a pink and a purple, I probably would do that, but I don't. So let me grab my eyelet here, my little eyelet, my setter, and go ahead and let's see. Trying to remember now if that is on big or not. And I have my little instructions off to the side, so I'd never have to remember what I'm doing. So right now it looks like it is set on, sometimes it's hard for me to see that. So it's on A and 1. A1 is the 3/16, which is the right one. So let's go ahead and get this out of my way. I'm going to do one side and then the other side. I mean, it doesn't really matter too much as long as the butterfly is going in the right direction. And top and bottom, press it in there, push. It's like instant presso, it's done, just like that. And then the other side, since that one's kind of going straight, I can't really turn it anymore. This one I'm gonna really turn to the side, just to give it a different look. And then same thing, I'm gonna press that into the hole on the top and then squeeze it together. There we go, just like that. Okay, now, I don't know what word I wanna put on here just yet, so I'm gonna hold off on that. But I want to just get a layout here. So I'm going to open my box up, and so let's just see here. I'm seeing this pink flower here, and I can put an eyelet in the middle of that. I'm not crazy about that color. So I want a more, lighter pink like this. This is a lot lighter. I feel like this is more salmon-y pink for some reason. And yeah, I'm not too crazy about that. I think there's a nicer pink one down here that's actually quite big. I really like this one. I really like that. Okay. What do you guys think? Are you liking this, or is this getting kind of weird? Maybe over here. Maybe we just go like this. I don't always have a plan. I just start laying stuff out and trying to go with like what I feel looks good. And so I don't like it like that. I think I'm going to do it like this, and I'm going to add I think I'm going to actually add a piece of bling. I have some bling, and it's going to take me just a second here to put all these back. I'm trying to stay organized and keep things where they belong, but, you know, stuff happens. So, yeah, let's go ahead and let's add some bling to this little flower here. I will grab that. It is over here in my sticker bag. Nope, not that one. 1 second. There we are. Right here. So I know that I like silver, but because this is a baby pink, I think I'm going to go with a pearl. I think a pearl will be really cute. So I'm going to go with that. And I think I'm going to go ahead and glue this down because I don't trust the little sticky back on there at all. I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac because I feel like that's going to do the best job. Now if I can get it unstuck from my finger. Oh my goodness, there we go. Squeeze. No, I think there we go. Try not to get a huge glob of it all over. I always have glue all over my hands. It's like a permanent thing. Okay, there we go. Just like that. Just a nice little accent. I'll let that dry before I mess with it too much more. And then I was thinking, should I handwrite on here? Oh man, it's egg. I don't like the front of the cover to be, you know, ugly, and I'm not particularly fond of my own handwriting. So I'm thinking I could use alphabet stickers, but I don't really like the way stickers look either. So I'm going to try to handwrite on here, and I think this pen is my black one. And let me just put my directions away and grab a scrap of paper here, and we'll give it a try. Yep, it's black. Okay. Eee, this is like nerve-wracking. I think it's even worse that I'm on camera trying to do this. Okay, so I think I'm going to write Journey. And I'm going to write My on the front of it. My Journey, just like that. And I think I'll pop that here. I think that should be pretty close to dry. Yeah, I want that behind there. And there's already a nice break between those petals. Just naturally wants to lay like that. So I think that's where I'm going to lay that. I like things to be kind of clustered together and feel like they are meant to be there. Okay, so I'm going to glue this down now. Just going to glue the back of this little flower, and then I will put the other piece on top of it, somewhere right in there. I want these petals to be free moving, so I only glue the center. And on this one, I'm obviously going to glue the entire thing. So this is going to be so much fun. And yeah, I think this journal is going to be full of just a lot of inspiration, or at least I hope it will be. And I'm going to try to keep it positive and, like, you know, inspiring and like everyday joys and such like that. That's my plan. So there we are. She is gorgeous now. Way to go. Way to get rid of that terrible green and red checkered pattern. Oh my gosh. I don't want to smear that ink either. I love it. I love it. I love the pink. I love it's really like feminine and just really pretty to look at. So I'm really happy with this, you guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this, and I will start to work in here a few times on camera. I'm not sure how many just yet. It's going to take me a little while to fill this baby up, you know, because I don't necessarily feel like I want to journal in here every single day, but a few times a week, or at least once a week. So it'll take quite a while. And to be honest, I do a lot of my journaling either when the baby is sleeping, when I'm not filming, or sometimes when he's entertained by playing outside in the yard or whatever. So I don't have access to filming it, but I definitely want to film a lot of entries into here. And of course, we'll do flip throughs and all that kind of thing. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy. We'll talk to y'all really soon. Bye, guys.